folks, I've got another unboxing for you today. This is a Furreal Friends vintage unboxing. It's from 2002 and it's a cat. So without further ado, let's get this cat out of the box. Certainly well packaged. So there's the cat. It's light grey. Looks in really lovely condition considering it's 20 years old. Wow. It's really, I'm surprised how clean it is considering the age. So it's life-size cat. Its head sort of wobbles. I thought the eyes were blue, but they're not. They're this really beautiful steel grey. The tail moves on this one, and the eyes move in the I'm not sure if the mouth moves or not. Don't think the mouth moves, but the head certainly moves. And interestingly, the ears are very similar to the Joy for All. So this is the first cat that I know of that Furreal Friends made in this realistic style. Oh, she's lovely. Really attractive. I'm wondering if she is actually got batteries in, because it feels quite heavy. I'll switch her on and see if anything happens. Oh wow, she's got batteries in. Portia's got batteries in.
Oh, lovely.
Now she makes that spitting noise when you pull a tail. So she must have thought that you pulled a tail, and then as far as I know, you've got to stroke her to calm her down. That's okay now.
She wants a brush. Oh, that's a nice head movement, isn't it?
It's a lovely head movement. So I've printed out the instructions for this cat. So I'm going to have a little look at those, because I'm not sure where her touch sensors are yet. So I found the original instruction manual. And we've got a little diagram here of where the sensors are. It says Furreal Friends cat consists of the following parts. Head sensor, it seems to be pretty much on the brow of the cat. Shoulder sensor, so that must be just behind the head. Back sensor, so that seems like the lower back. Both cheeks, and tail sensor, because if you touch or I think pull the tail, then the cat starts to screech. Says once your cat is turned on, she will move like she's stretching and then go to sleep. To wake up your cat, gently scratch the top of her head. Note your cat will go to sleep and shut down if she is not played with for 3 to 5 minutes. You can wake her up by scratching her forehead. Your Furreal Friends cat is just like a real cat in many ways. If you pet your cat gently, or scratch her head or tickle her cheeks, you will make her happy. The following illustrations show how you can pet your cat. So it seems to be having like a forward movement where the brow is, and I'm not sure if that's like a tickling movement on the shoulder. Her eyes are closed now. That's really cute. She's gone back to sleep. So I'll try waking her up with that stroke on the forehead. Really quite sensitive, very sensitive. And I'll try the shoulder sensor. Oh, that makes a purr. She likes her shoulders scratched. I love how the head wobbles rather than just being rigid. As well as moving electronically, you've got this wobble, which is real cute. And then it shows you another way of petting her. So you can scratch her around the back of the head by the shoulder, or you can stroke her along her back, or you can just sort of scratch on her back to operate the back sensor. So she's gone to sleep again, so I'll wake her up first. Wow, that's just so sensitive. And then I'll try stroking her along her back. Right, so if you stroke her along the length of the back, she seems to stay quite still, purring. And if you scratch that back sensor, it seems to make her move her head. So next we've got petting the cat's cheeks, and if you pet the right cheek, then the cat is supposed to turn its head towards the right, and if you pet the left cheek, it's supposed to turn its head the other way. I'm not quite sure if it's supposed to turn its head to the way you're stroking or the opposite way. It's not very clear from those diagrams. So, wake the kitty up again. It seems to turn towards, that makes sense. It seems to turn towards the cheek you're petting. Yes, it does. Turns towards the side that you're petting. Oh, that's cute. That is very cute. That is so cute. Isn't that cute? I think that the sensor on this cheek might not be working. It doesn't look like the sensor on that cheek's working, but you know, it does amazingly well for being 20 years old. But yeah, it looks like that sensor has sort of become disconnected. It's not working. And then finally we have the tail sensor. If you grab your cat's tail, she will become unhappy. So you inadvertently made the cat screech earlier on, didn't you?
I did, yeah. It seems to be a bit sensitive.
Yeah, so I wouldn't want to pull the tail, but I think... How did you make a screech without doing anything? Oh, yeah. You don't have to pull the tail. If you just touch her near the base of the tail, and she is actually arching her back there as well.
Right, yeah.
The tail goes up and she arches her back.
Yeah. Nice. What sort of breed of cat is this meant to be?
Persian. So as well as the instructions, I did find some other information on the cat. There's quite sort of in-depth description of it.
Oh, yeah.
That was written at the time when it appeared at Toy Fair in 2002. So I will share that with you folks in a future video, because it mentioned the arching back,
Uh-huh.
and it also mentioned that the cat can go into different moods.
Right.
So
Okay.
it goes into a bad mood when you do that with its tail.
So can it also arch the back when it's not hissing because it's on its tail?
It's supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's supposed to. But what I have to do is have it for a while longer.
Yeah, I suppose those moods are subtle and it takes a while to get to know if it's in a certain mood.
Mm. And I'll also be doing a comparison video between this cat and the Joy for All.
Right. Well, that should be interesting.
Because as we say, this really does appeal to adults, doesn't it? I'm sure the owner of this particular one that I've got here was an adult, because it's been kept in such great condition. I think it was really the heyday of Furreal Friends, you know, around that time, early to late 2000s. It's nice and subtle and gentle sort of movement, and I like how they've got the cat sort of crouching, sort of tucking its paws underneath itself, and I love how the styling is. I mean, in some ways it looks more realistic than the Joy for All.
Yeah.
They just don't make, you know, Hasbro just doesn't make things like this now. They make typical sort of, I don't know, highly stylized, unrealistic things now.
Yeah, there's been a move away from anything approaching realism, hasn't there, the way it looks.
This was sold as a Persian cat. So it's got this nice long fur. I'm just amazed at how well the person's kept it. And this only cost me, I think it was, how much was it? £26.30, including shipping. Absolute bargain.
I like the meow more on this one.
Do you?
Than the Joy for All.
Yeah, it'd be interesting comparing them side by side and comparing the purrs and the movements side by side. So that'll be coming soon, folks. But that's it for this unboxing video. I'm really pleased with this cat.
Yeah, I'm impressed with it too. I like this one. I like the age of it as well.
And it's amazing it still works.
It's an antique. It's a good age for a cat, that 19.
20?
20.
Yeah. So, folks, see you soon in that comparison video I'm going to do. Thanks for watching as always, and see you next time.